tire himself out there.
I'll go swimming for him.
Nice. Good fish, huh? Oh, the line broke. Put your hands on him.
What do you want to do with him?
That's a good question.
Maybe
he's hooked good.
Maybe let him off.
Yeah.
We'll eat a brookie. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Nice catch. That it looks like it's a good, definitely 15, so it'd meet the minimum.
Wicked set of choppers. Pretty eyes. Look at the lines on his head up here. That is cool. I just want to let him swim a little bit. Because he really can't hold these fish very well. Oh, he's good. Hey, buddy. He'll get in that oxygenated water.
Oh, yeah. Happy. Absolutely.
Woo! How cool is that? He's just sitting.
Another trip to St. Regis Wilderness Area up in the Adirondack Mountains. Thanks for watching. We're about to go camping for 3 nights, and we'll hit some lake trout like that one, hopefully a bunch of brook trout, and we'll see what else happens.
Good times. What is going?
One more in the net.
Beauty fish.
Let's see what we got. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that's bass. Cool. Yeah. Well, we hooked into them good already this morning. Last night we got in late, set up camp so we could wake up early and get the trip going, make the most of our time. We paddled across one big lake, across a small pond. Now we've got a big portage to do. Got Alex joining me on this trip here. You guys might recognize him from Hammond Pond. The last trip video, or one of the last trip videos I put up, we went winter camping. And now we're doing spring brook trout fishing from canoe. Although so far it's spring lake trout fishing from canoe. I'll tell you, getting on the portage trail is actually sometimes my favorite part of the trip. It's so pretty out here. I love the Crocs for camping, for walking in and out of the water, but sometimes you lose them in the mud. Thank you.
Can you get it?
Yeah. All right, onward. Thank you. Over a mile up a hill, and there it is. Yep, the wobbler and the worm. Gold and silver, about 15-16 inches of line. Nice big worm, and a brookie. This is going to be dinner.
Beautiful. just cut them right here. Like that on each side. Keep it in the water. You can see the blood just pump out. Wow. What is that?
Are these the Hendrix hats we were just looking at?
Wow. Look at that. Amazing.
All right, enjoy. Time to eat.
A piece of bacon disappeared.
Alex's tackle box. Got one. Got a small one. We're gonna let him go. We're well fed. Excellent. That last one was on a Swiss swing number 5 with a worm on it. And I was just trolling it slow with the rod tip twitching. You see that? That is Adirondack trout bacon. Shout out to LL Hooligan. Thanks for watching. Hope you make it out on a trip soon. Shout out to Loafer RX. Always appreciate you watching and commenting. What did you say on the last one? Oh yeah, one fish. You get one fish, it's enough to bring you back again. Yeah, I'm with you there, absolutely. Shout out to Legend 115. Hope you hit those brookies in that on that Northern Ontario trip you're going on. Good luck. Shout out to Outdoor Scout. Appreciate that you like the videos and you're watching. Thanks for subbing. Again, on the Swiss swing with the worm. The other rod's got a wobbler, gold and silver wobbler and a worm. But two in a row on the Swiss swing. All right, let's get them back in the water. Again, that's it. That's all it is. The Swiss swing number 5 and a Canadian crawler.
Oh, look at him. He's hitting it. Did you see it?
Oh.
He followed my worm and
He
smashed
didn't take
it.
All right.
But he didn't hit the. It was a nice size one.
Yeah.
See, I hooked one and it must have shaken off, and then the other one came and tried to grab it. Yeah, this is a good
Get
spot.
it back out.
Definitely.
Nice. Good morning. Day 2. Today it's going to get hot. It could potentially hit 70 degrees. So I think there will be blood. The bugs are coming out. I don't know if you can see them right now. Oh, there they are. Trying to stay in the breezy areas. Not a single coal this morning from the pine and hemlock we were burning. We had some maple, but it was a little wet, a little thick. So just using the old canister stove. Cheers. If you're still watching, thanks for making it to day 2. Today we're going to probably fish a little in the morning and then pack up camp and portage up to a bigger lake. Fish around there. Maybe find a lean-to. There's supposed to be storms rolling in, so we're thinking maybe if we can find camp at a lean-to, that might be nice to be able to spend time in if it's pouring. But no rush. Taking it easy. Do you got a little oatmeal this morning?
Yeah. Hot breakfast.
Here's my flat lay for the trip. Got my 2 fishing poles, a paddle, cold handle pan, some wooden spoons, a food bag, a life jacket, a little Moore's pot, little canister stove, all my fishing tackle, my underquilt and overquilt, my hammock and tarp, a Nalgene bottle, Venture Sworn classic knife, a sit pad, sunglasses, a little pouch carry case that has a fire steel, a compass, a Swiss Army knife farmer, and some cordage in there. A bit of clothing, wool button down, my Bushcraft USA Outfitters poncho, a puffy jacket, some big wool socks and Gore-Tex over socks, my clothing bag, and then my my night kit bag with a pillow and phone chargers and a book, and oh, a canoe, and Alex. All right, it's starting to rain. It's 9 a.m. We're just about completely packed. We'll leave behind a bit of birch bark, a little bit of pine, so the next folks can get started. And we're gonna hit the water and the portage trail and keep moving. Oh, I see it. Nice. That'll be easier. at this reishi. That's a saddle reishi. Well, this lean-to is taken. I know we could share it, but there's more sites around, so we're gonna keep exploring.
So where this dips in, at the base of that, the furthest point in should be the campsite.
All right. Oh, look at all that wood. The best lean-to around, and it's stocked with firewood. Maybe those Paul Smith kids did this for us. Stayed here about 8 years ago on my first canoe trip with my wife. Good to be back. Well, we have about 7 more hours of light, so we're just gonna chill, take a nap, and fish a bit later, cook up some dinner, and enjoy camp. Let's see what I can find in here, if there's any intel. We woke up at 3 to climb Mount St. Regis, got there by sunrise. When we went back down, me, Austin, and Jack went to poop in the forest, forming the Poop Squad. Carter joined the Poop Squad on the portage from Oakner to Mud Pond. Me and Austin have formed the No Shoes Squad, not wearing shoes. Also in Oakner to Mud Pond portage, we fell in the mud, and what does that say? We soon formed the Super Mud Squad. This guy came in all the way on the ski trail. What did he say? 1 hour, 40 minutes. And he says, definitely take your food in the tent at night because of the chipmunks and mice. Maybe hang it up instead. These guys were here 3 days with 4 avid fishermen and caught 1 brookie, August 4th. These guys did well. Caught a few brook trout, lake trout, and splake. Stayed 2 nights, had an amazing time. This place has a lot of wildlife, no fish. Local mice can be annoying. Will get your nuts, even if you try to hide it. For those of you younger than 30, no, life won't always be the same. It will get complicated. But this stuff, wood smoke and wind, tall trees, loons, and the sound of water, they don't wash out. Don't worry, you'll be back. The fish pond boys. They've been coming here a long time. Look at that. They call lake trout, splake, brookies. I'd like to camp with them. The breeze is coming in to save the day. Here's our early dinner. We're going to cook up some venison tenderloin in Kerrygold butter, Irish butter, in the cold handle pan, and put it on baguette with avocado. Little Montreal steak seasoning. Oh. This is nice. Welcome to Flavor Town.
Thanks, David, for cooking.
Cheers. Well, so much for fishing. This leech was trying to eat the worm on the end of my lure that was sitting in the water. Maybe I should put that on the lure. So we were patient, waited out the storm. Look at that blue sky. Fish on. Is it a splake?
Oh boy, looking into it. That or a laker.
A laker.
Beautiful.
Nice golden laker.
Sweet. I am a laker man.
Oh my goodness.
He is so darn.
Yeah, that's like a golden laker, ain't it?
This isn't a snake. 19 inches.
Nice.
Nile.
But nice.
Stained water.
Nice. Clever little handhold next to the log. Just stopping at a site. It's a bit of a mess, but still very nice.
CCI Blazer. 35 autos.
Old. Can make a nice fish hook out of these nose bones, 1 and 2. Magic hour. I've got to rub the noggin for good luck. Well, yeah. I can't believe it. Looks like it's coming right out of the lake.
That's one of the prettiest rainbows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That is outrageous. And it is black looking over there. Wow. That is cool.
Keeping the butter fresh.
It's cool that you can see the light through it.
Yeah. All right, fueled up and back at it. We have about an hour of light left. Alex just had number 2 on the board, but I didn't capture it on camera. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Yeah, this kind of spot you hit again and again.
Such a nice location. Beautiful.
All right, another morning. Alex was out there bright and early, I think something like 6 a.m. Caught some more fish, released them. He's making breakfast. So I'm gonna paddle out for 30 minutes or so and see if I can do the same. Laker. I think it's fighting hard. All right, we're moving on to the next pond. Number 12 on the lost sock count. This has got to be a brookie in here.
Yeah.
And,
it's big, dude. It feels real nice. Real nice. Big boy. Gotta be a lake.
Oh. Get him. That is a monster.
This is the real dangerous part.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is a beast.
Oh my God. We gotta go easy with him. I don't want to kill him. Oh, boy, is he huge.
That's a brookie, right?
Oh God, it's a brookie. That is gorgeous.
Wow, that's a nice one.
With my eyes, Get a photo?
Yep. Oh. Be free. Sweet. That was the first cast on that lure.
Oh my God.
Buckle management is always a mess.
Rainy, fishy day at St. Regis.
This is deep. Tons of trout lily everywhere. Take just one. It's a good spring green. Tastes kind of like cucumber. Another site with firewood. I think this might be my good karma. You leave some and somebody else will leave some. Make it easy.
Too dry.
What do you call that?
Ramen bomb. Needs a little more water. Ramen
Potato.
noodles and instant potatoes. All right, Romania.
There you go.
Success.
Final morning. It's been raining. It rained kind of consistently last night and it's still raining. So we're going to pack up and start portaging and paddling our way out.
This goes through?
Yeah, I will.
Portage again to get
I don't think we will. We should be able to scoot through. Nice. Sweet. That's it, the end of the trip. Thanks for watching.